Um, yeah, like um, the Golden Gate Bridge is the stretches a mile long and stands on top of one of the most treacherous waters. And okay, so what is next for engineering? What is in the future for engineers? So since we're engineers are working so hard, it raises a bunch of questions, and some of the questions that came to mind maybe comes to mind maybe would we be able to afford solar power finally, or will we be able to build buildings tall enough to see the whole view of the Earth from outer space? Will robots be able to perform life-saving surgeries? Will there be legitimate hoverboards? Will there be laundry machines that fold your clothes for you? Would there be phones that can charge up to 100% battery life instantly? Um, all these are questions that we always like to think about. We always question, but engineers are working right now to make all of these, to try their best to make all of these imaginations a reality. Okay, so how do engineers compare to other jobs? So engineers have the highest median annual salary of 73,000, with half earning between 60,000 and 93,000. So if you look at this chart, engineers are one of the highest paid. Engineers have the one of the highest paid salaries um, in the world, above all these different types of jobs: consultant, data analyst, operations, marketing and designer, teacher, administrator, salesman, technician, client service. Um, Engineers are, yeah, like I said, they have up to they get paid on average $73,000 a year. Okay, so a chemical engineer. What do chemical engineers do? So chemical engineers apply the principles of chemistry, biology, physics, and math to solve problems that involve the use of fuel, drugs, food, and many other products. They work to improve well-being. They develop smaller, faster computer chips to innovations in recycling, treating disease, cleaning water, and generating energy. Chemical engineers have many different jobs, and it's very important what they do. Okay, so what are engineers doing for earthquakes? So earthquakes are big problems. Maybe not in this area in New Jersey, but in many other cities out there, such as Tokyo, Francisco, or Istanbul. Um, Earthquakes are very common occurrences in these cities, and taller buildings. Engineers know that taller buildings are more flexible than stiff and short buildings. So, in cities that I just named, Tokyo, San Francisco, or Istanbul, there would be more. There would be more than 30 stories um, in the skyscrapers that they build. Than three-story apartments. There will be a lot more skyscrapers because, like I said, the taller buildings are more flexible. And when planning the seismic safety of a building, structural engineers must design the support elements of shorter buildings to withstand greater forces than those of taller buildings. Also, in addition to strengthening a building against earthquake shocks, engineers can actually reduce the force a building is subjected to. Also, engineers must design structures that can absorb the energy of the waves throughout the height of the building. Floors and walls can be constructed to transfer the shaking energy downward through the building and back to the ground. So engineers are constantly working right now to in these cities such as Tokyo, Istanbul, and things like in cities like that, in order to ensure the safety of a lot of the people there. So, like I said earlier, there are so many different types of engineering, but here are some of the more popular engineering. Here's some of the most popular engineering. So some of the most popular engineering um, include